Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Rob, and today what we're going to do is we're going to be reviewing the Fender CD60 all mahogany. This is my personal guitar that I've been playing for the past 5 or 6 years. Just a little bit of a note here. I do have poor quality audio. My computer is down. If you didn't catch my last video, I told you guys I had my recording mic in a storage unit. I did go and grab that, and as I come to find out, my cell phone is just a cell phone. It will not let me record the audio with that mic. Now, if you guys haven't catched that video, that is a video on budget recording. I'll go ahead and link that down in the description for you guys to check that out. Now, let's get into the review of the Fender CD60 all mahogany. I have it right over here. I'll grab it. Okay. So, this here is one of my favorite guitars that I've owned. It's a very beautiful guitar. Love the finish on this guitar. Love the mahogany wood on this guitar. Really, when I seen this guitar, I was like, that is a really beautiful guitar. I played it, and the sound is what caught me on the purchase of this guitar. Typically, when I'm purchasing a guitar, I will go to whatever it may be, the pawn shop or the music store, and walk through and play as many guitars as I can, and finally I'll be decided by what guitar catches my ear. This guitar definitely caught my ear. This guitar is a very reasonably priced guitar for the quality of guitar that it is. It usually runs between $200 and $300, and you can get it with or without a hard shell case. Mine did come with a Fender hard shell case, which that's a good case to have. This is a dreadnought body style guitar with a solid mahogany top, sides, and back, and an easy to play neck. It's a 25.3 scale. It's got a walnut fingerboard and pearloid inlays. Now, it's got a vintage fret size and a dual action rod. Now, my opinion about this guitar is that it is definitely worth the money to buy this guitar. It's an all acoustic guitar. It doesn't have the cutaway or electric ability, but I'm an acoustic guitar player and I prefer my guitars that way. Now, the sound of this guitar, as I was saying, is really what caught my ear. The sound of this guitar is a very deep, low to mid-range sound. The high side of this guitar isn't overpowering or pingy in any way. It has just a very good, robust sound that isn't too overpowering. Now, I like that sound. It is, a mellower sounding guitar as per the bass or anything like that, but based on your ear and the guitar that you like, let me know down in the comments, how do you like your guitar to sound. This guitar here, I've written a lot of songs on, this one is a little bit different because it does have a pearl or a plastic end piece here, and the other one here is chrome. Now, I don't know if that came like that. I don't believe that it's supposed to, or the music shop that I bought this from replaced that, but it doesn't matter to me. I don't play with a strap. It's got a nice Fender logo on the top. I don't cut my strings. Some people cut their strings. I don't cut my strings. The action on this guitar is a decent action. It's not the paper thin action like you would get out of a Martin or out of a Gibson or a Guild even, but some people prefer different action. Some people prefer paper thin action. Some people prefer a higher action. I like to kind of be right in the middle with my action. I find it hard to play on a paper thin action sometimes, and it's really easy to press multiple strings down. And then again, that more technical people might prefer that. This is my personal opinion about this guitar. So I will go ahead and I will let you guys hear this guitar a little bit, and I'll just run through some chords. Here's a G chord. Oh, let me just make sure it's clear there for you guys. Okay. My favorite part about this guitar, I guess, would be the low and the mid range. The high range on this guitar does its job. It could handle, or could stand to be a little bit better in that area. We'll just give it a listen here. If I catch my chord right. I believe the sound of this guitar is a really rich, robust sound that is not too loud, not too overpowering, and it suits my vocal style really well to play my songs and write my songs on this guitar. Now, if I were to upgrade this guitar, I think that a good guitar to jump from this guitar would be the DRS-1 Martin. It's very comparable, and that's a lot. I'm saying that it's very comparable in the benefit of the Fender. The Fender compares to the DRS-1 very well, in my opinion. Now this guitar, one thing this guitar I really like about it as well is the weight of this guitar, and then the hardiness of this guitar. This guitar does not feel like if I bumped it that I would just destroy my guitar, or if it knocked over that my guitar would be ruined. I like a hardier, beefier guitar. One thing I could say is that the neck on this guitar is a bit chunky. It is the easy to play style neck, but for me, I don't know. I think that would be probably one of my only things that about this guitar that I would say that they could change and just make the neck a little more easy to play. But with all that being said, we all been there. We've all played, pawn shop guitars. We've all played the $50 guitars. We've played the expensive guitars, and everybody has their personal opinion about neck styles and body styles, acoustic, electric, cutaways, scale length, all the way down the list that you can go, as far as you can go. Everybody's got their own opinions, but this is my personal opinion about this guitar. It's a great guitar, and I think that it is well worth the money. And if you're on the fence about buying this guitar versus whatever guitar, let's say that you go into the store and you're looking at a $500 guitar, but you're like, oh, and you're on the teetering with this guitar, I would put this guitar, the Fender, not the whole Fender CD60 series per se, but just the mahogany, just the all mahogany version of this guitar. I would put this guitar above a lot of guitars out there, a lot of more expensive, pricier guitars. This guitar is a good quality, good sounding, well playing guitar for the price and for the money, and it is really hard to beat that, especially in the guitar world. Now, it might not be the very best top-notch, $1,500, $2,000 guitar, but to me, the sound of this guitar is what sells it. I prefer this guitar. I prefer this guitar over a lot of the expensive guitars. I went into the Guitar Center just the other day, and I played, Guilds, I played Alvarez's, I played Martins, I played, Gibsons, And to me, my honest opinion is that the sound of this guitar is hard to reproduce. This is a very unique sounding guitar. The voice on this guitar is top notch for the price of this guitar, and that's really what we're all paying for when we go into the store and look for a guitar. You know, if you're into just buying a guitar because you think it's pretty, or because, you know, you like the cutaway style, or, you know, everybody has their purposes for purchasing a new guitar. But my sole purpose when always ever purchasing guitars is for sound. Now, one guitar that I ran into that I really prefer over this guitar would be my dad's Guild. My dad has a Guild that is really good quality, and I really enjoy the sound of playing that guitar. Now, with that being said, he also owns a Martin. I really don't prefer the Martin to this, but that's just me. And I'm not trying to knock anybody's guitars or anybody's stuff that they enjoy and play, because it's all about personal opinion, and, you know, personal opinion based. This is a very well suited guitar for me. And like I said, you guys, don't forget to comment down in the comment section and let me know what kind of guitars you prefer, or what kind of voice you prefer your guitar to have, or even what you look for when you're purchasing a guitar. And with that being said, I'm going to link my previous video in here. If you guys are budget recording or home recording artists, that would be down there. I go over that video with different struggles and tips that I have in that video for you guys to better your craft, and we all should better our craft. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe, and until next time.